Okay, so first of all, I'm going to take both of these tables and turn them into queries. So I'll select the first table here and go to Data and then from Table/Range. And this will turn it into a table and also turn it into a query. Then I'll go to Close and Load To and only create connection and OK. Then I'll do the same thing for the other table. So I'll go back to Data and from Table/Range and OK. And now I have two queries. I'm going to rename both of these. So I'm going to change this to Table.ToChange. And then I'm going to change this one to TableFindReplace. Then I need to make a note of 5 different things. The first thing is the name of the table that contains the values that I want to find and replace, and I have called this TableFindReplace. Then I need the name of the column that contains the words that I want to find, and I have called this old words. Then I need the name of the column that contains the words that I want to replace them with, and I have called this new words. Then I need the name of the table that contains the values that I want to change, and I have called this Table.ToChange. Then I need the name of the column that contains the values that I want to change, and I have called this column Name. We need to make a note of these 5 things because we need to put them into the code in order for Power Query to work. The first thing I am going to do is just a simple replace values. So the value that I want to find is the word slow, and I want to replace that with the word quick and OK. And now you can see we have some code here that we can edit. In order to get this to work for multiple values at once, we need to use List.Accumulate. Then the first thing that we need to put in here is the list that we want to use. However, at the moment, the find and replace table is a table, so we need to change this into something that List.Accumulate will recognize. So I'm going to do that by using Table.ToRecords. And then inside brackets, I'll put the name of the table. So this is TableFindReplace. Then I need to put in the seed, and that is going to be this part here. So I will just copy and paste it. And this is the name of the previous step in the query. You can also see it here, changed type. Then we need to put in the accumulator as a function. And this function needs 2 values that need to go into their own set of brackets. And I'm going to call this Table.ToChange and TableFindReplace. You can call these values whatever you like. I am choosing to give them the same names as my tables in order to make it easier to understand. Then we need to put in an equals symbol and a less than symbol, and we'll take these 2 values and feed them into a function. And that function is going to be the Table.ReplaceValue function that we created before. Now we need to change these values. So in here, the first value we need is a table, and that's going to be the Table.ToChange. Then the next thing that we need to put in is the old values. And this needs to be TableFindReplace. Then in square brackets, we have to put in the name of the column that contains the old values. And I have called this old words. Then the next thing that we need to put in is the new values, and this is going to be TableFindReplace again. And in square brackets this time, I'm going to put in the name of the column that contains the new values, and I have called this new words. Then the next part is the replacer function, and I'm just going to leave this as is, Replacer.ReplaceText. And then the next part is the name of the column that contains the values that we want to change. And I have called this column name, so I'm just going to leave this as is. Then I need another close brackets at the end to close off the List.Accumulate function. And then I'll press enter. And now you can see the values in this column have changed. And the final step is to go close and load to put the new table into Excel. Okay, so in this video, I have shown you how to find and replace multiple values using Power Query in Excel, and that is everything.